Hello, Fred Ack here. That's Fred ACC. Alrighty, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate that. Today it's Handicapping 101. This is tutorial number 3. This is one of the strongest ones we've put out yet. We've got sports gambling, we've got day trading the stock market, and we've got horse racing. If you subscribe, you'll have access. You can go in and watch a lot of my different tutorials. It's a lifetime of knowledge. Knowledge is power. That was our very first intro. Knowledge is power. The more knowledge you have, the more power you have. Alrighty, I'm going to redboard a little bit here. I've been giving out trip note alerts. Most of them have been running very, very strong. Can a person do very well financially with these things? Yes, they can. As I've said in the past, if I catch the fish for you and feed it to you, you'll live well for today. But if you learn how to catch your own fish, you'll live well for a lifetime. Alrighty. So, I had a trip note alert on Sunday, August the 12th. Go back there and check the trip note alert. Listen to the whole thing. On my tutorials, I'm mentioning exactly what I would be doing. So, you're in control. You make your own decisions. Now, on Sunday, August the 12th, we had a trip note alert in the third race, the number 11 horse. The horse went off at about 11:01. Didn't run all that good, but that's okay. We had our saver pick 3. And our saver pick 3, for every 50 cents, paid $238. The cost of the ticket that I gave out was $4 on 50-cent tickets. Okay. I had it for $1. I got $476. I made a nice little profit for the day. Now, if my 11 horse, my trip note had come in, I probably would have picked up $12,000, $14,000, $15,000. That's right, $12,000, $14,000, $15,000. One of those days is going to come real soon. Are you subscribing? This is not financial advice. I'm just giving out a lifetime of knowledge. Whether it's sports gambling, whether it's horse racing, or whether it's day trading the stock market. If you want in, it's right there for you to access. Alrighty, we're just going to redboard a little bit here now. So at Ellis Park, the trip note on Sunday was the third race, the number 11 horse. But we had a lot of fear for the number 12 horse. He had actually run very, very well his most recent outing before Sunday's race. He was live. So the first race paid $5. The second race paid $4.08. The third race winner paid $7.08. That was the number 12 horse. The fourth race, the 5 horse of the 4 horse spread that I was going with, he paid $6.80. The fifth race in the final leg was the number 6 all alone. He was the class of the race. If he was ready, he was going to win. He went off at 3-5 and he galloped. He paid $3.36. So, if you had put a $1 bet on each of those 5 horses and parlayed it along on the $5 winner in the first, the $4.08 in the second, the $7.08 winner in the third, the $6.80 winner in the fourth race, and the fifth race, the $3.36 huge favorite, the parlay would have paid about $121, a little bit under that actually, but it actually came back $476, a huge overlay. Of course, I only had it as a saver bet. Still, when I give out stuff, trip note alerts, and I tell what I'm doing, I don't do it the day after or an hour after the race. This is all happening well before the races are run. You can do your homework, you can go back and check my trip note alerts. They're given out well in advance, and you can go in and look at that race, whether it's you go to that racing association to look it up, whether you go to NYRA, New York Race, NYRA, you go to Ellis Park, there's a lot of different avenues that you could look up the results of these trip notes and how the horses run that I give out. And you get to watch the stuff that I blabble about. Usually I put something in there about the value that I'm looking for. On Sunday, I was looking for 4-1 or better. I was going to bet 30 to win. The horse was 10, 11, 12 to 1 going near the gate. I put 30 to win on him. I also played the pick 5 starting in the first race. And I played pick 3s running from the third race, the fourth race, and the fifth race. And in this case, we happened to catch the saver bet, which made us some money. Those who are following my trip note alerts are making the monies with me. Alrighty, be that as it may, generally speaking, the way that the horse racing game is played is that you're betting against all the other people around the racetrack and around the world. So you're looking for opportunities to extrapolate some kind of value, more so than what you would get if you just played, let's say, $2 to win on a horse that's even money. You're looking to kind of extend that to some kind of a price return. Also, the way the tax takeout is designed, betting on win horses to win, place, or show, the tax bite is astronomically growing as the horse is lower and lower in odds. So if a horse is, let's say, 5, 6 to 1 or higher, the takeout that the racetrack has, whatever racetrack it is not as exorbitant as it is on a horse that's 2 to 1, 7 to 5, even money, 4 to 5, 3 to 5, 2 to 5, 1 to 5 odds. Those are getting taxed tremendously. It's very hard to make any money on those. So you have to try to look for something to create some kind of a value turnaround, which is where the Pick 5 can come in as a very big value play. Mathematically, knowledge is power, so here's how we go with it. If there's a $100,000 pool for the Pick 5 or the Pick 3 or whatever it might be, these are called the gimmick bets. On the gimmick bets, they're a little bit harder to hit. You have to overcome a lot more, but the reward could be tremendous. I mean, you could bet $1.50, $2.50 on something. Well, $4 like I'd given out on Sunday, and you came back with $238 for your $4 investment. Not a bad day's pay. Sure, I'd have liked to had it for like 12, 15, 30 times, but I didn't. But it's okay, I had it twice. It's all right, $8 investment, got back $4.76. My $30 loss on the horse, some other different stuff. I still netted a decent day's pay. At any rate, subscribe, you get on board, you start learning the game. Whether it's if you're going to wager on horse racing, you might as well be good at it. If you're going to play sports gambling, you might as well understand the mathematics involved. If you're going to day trade the stock market, another tough game, it's played with real money. You're up against all people all around the world trying to take your money. Be that as it may, trip note alerts, I put them out there. You got to subscribe. You got to be on top of these things. We're going to start to analyze a little bit of college football, the NFL. The people that have been on board already, they're making the monies. I'm making the monies. The question is, are you making the monies? Alrighty. Thanks for stopping by. And we will try to explain more and more and more about the tax takeout, which is why people, when there's most gamblers, punters, when they're gambling on something, the horse races, if the horse is a low favorite, they're going to try to find a daily double or an exacta, because the daily double, you need 2 races in a row, the winner of race number 1 and the winner of race number 2. But that pool is only being taxed 1 time, whereas both of those winners in each race are each being taxed individually. So that's the lesson that I'm giving for today. Alrighty, subscribe. Thanks for stopping by. May all your days be winning ones.